Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Max Scherzer is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim
Here comes
Anderson.
the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Line drive to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Nothing in the White Sox half of the first. The Yankees with their first set of swings. Coming up next on MLB Network. Michael Kopech, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Moncada is under it. No problem. 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. and that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Mazzara is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Here's big Aaron Judge. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. That they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Ford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Batting fifth. The shortstop, Gleyber.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Edwin Encarnacion now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
That is fifth.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Standing in now, Luis Roberts, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Oh, and he misses it. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here comes the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Andujar is there, 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 30.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Past battles with Scherzer. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 2 and the Yankees 0. Coming to the plate now,
Leading
Mike
off for
Trout,
the
and he's
Yankees,
definitely off to a
the
fast
designated
start in the
hitter,
early part of the season.
Mike.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox.
Batting 7.
And patrolling the outfield today is
Gary.
Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0. Pops this one up. Abreu in foul ground, but this will land untouched. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. Count remains full. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting it, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the power bat of Luke Voit. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now, Leury Garcia, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit sharply on the ground. Ford has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Stepping in, Jose Abreu hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he takes ball one. Abreu makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The count now at 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. In now, Mike Ford.
Second baseman, Mike Ford.
First pitch on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Well, that'll will stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only one run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in one or maybe two.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Judge averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. The 1-0 drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
In now, Torres. As he'll take a look at ball one. The set and the 1-0. Popped up. Abreu over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my God. Digging in, Luis Roberts. He singled his last time up.
Luis
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throwing to second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Roberts stands at second with no outs. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 0-2. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from second.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run homer for Nomar Mazara. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box, Tim Anderson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. 1-0 the count. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Mike Trout comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The designated hitter, Mike Trout.
First delivery to him on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Jimenez going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt as he lifts it in the air to right field. Mazara is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel.
Batting in once again, Miguel Andujar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail 5-2. Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. Ford is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now
every
batting,
pitcher
the
loves to
center
get
fielder.
quick outs, right?
Louis.
How about that? 1 pitch,
Robert.
1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, Luis Roberts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on every everything.
0-1 pitch on its way. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Frazier waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Mike.
Thank you, Heidi.
Ford.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The center fielder, number 35, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
In now, Clint Frazier. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
First pitch on its way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Roberts moves over. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he drops it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Ruled out.
Into the box, Emo Jimenez.
So swing and pop this one up near second base.
Oh, he gloved it. Oh, and they botched this one as it drops in the infield.
Now
well, you see that sometimes in day games. It's easy to say that from here that he should have made the play, but the ball gets lost in that big sky sometimes. It's a play that should have been made. You kind of feel bad for him at the same time.
Nomar Mazara will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, and it remains 5-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Trout. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hitter, Mike.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Swing and a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Jimenez ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Career number 247, and it's a 5-3 game now.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
As he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voit. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already.
Right.
Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Standing in now, Mike Ford, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 35, Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Kelvin Herrera answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Herrera.
Into the box, Clint Frazier, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay home.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Ford, the runner at third. Hicks at second. Frazier on at first with 2 down. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. The White Sox lead it 5-4. Back here in the Bronx, White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tim Anderson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Anderson.
On its way is pitch number 75. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Tim Anderson becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0. This is in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
The designated hitter.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Into the box now, Luis Roberts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-2 hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding it. The ball was a little dribbled to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
The short hit hard. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by 1, but those 2 insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Another 0-2 home. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Now batting, number 74.
Ready once again, Eloy Jimenez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Squared that one up just a little late. Popped him up. Voigt is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 Yankee error, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. White Sox on top, 8-4. Ready now, Torres. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Garrett Crowe comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Now the 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in, Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as that makes this an 8-all ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Garcia ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Into the box, Clint Frazier, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right.
Leading off to the right side, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Skied into very shallow right. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're...
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll leave here in a tie game, but boy, this was not the kind of performance I think he wanted to have here tonight. Wade Davis comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Wade Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Davis, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2. Hit in the air out to left. Frazier is there, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Aaron Bummer will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Striding in, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Now here's the pitch. 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Now another 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Torres. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. One out, nobody on. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Mike Trout. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Bummer has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Shot toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. This remains an 8-all tie. Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He has no prior history against this pitcher. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Now at the plate, Luis Roberts. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Ready on 0-2. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Yankees looking to celebrate in the Bronx. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Scorched to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Ford.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Mike Ford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to third. Moncada loves it. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. Into the box, Yoan Moncada. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Yoan.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit at third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Up next for Chicago.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He's going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Now in the box, Emo Jimenez. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high and deep out to left. Frazier looking up. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes!
The right fielder, number 30.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the White Sox 9 and the Yankees 8. Steve Cishek enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Aaron Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cishek stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Chicago White Sox used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Aaron Bummer claims the win out of the pen, his first. Steve Cishek earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 9 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.